Does Hinduism in itself like separate people into the caste system?
There is religious background to it. The caste system is once again, it's a loaded term because caste comes from casta, which is Portuguese. So it's a European look into what was happening in India and the separations in India, and the Europeans did simplify things. To understand, I'm going to use the Sanskrit words for this. So to understand that there is a twofold separation within the caste system. There is a Varna system, which stands for class, which is the generic way that most people outside of India understand the caste system. You've got the priests at the top and the laborers at the bottom. But within that, there are a lot of quote-unquote jatis, which are entirely endogamous groups. So there are different groups of priests. There are different groups of, and the different groups of priests did different things. Some did religious things, some did clerical things. There are different groups in the warrior caste. Some did the ruling, some did the fighting. Within the laborer caste, there are different groups. So yes, there is some religious justification, like you can find it in religious texts. Many Indians would argue that this is the Europeans used and utilized certain religious texts to create a divide and rule system in India. And that there is some truth to that because the caste system was a bit more fluid and Europeans did ossify caste to some degree. But having said that, there were people who were completely outside of the caste system, the Dalit community, the former untouchables. And there was rampant discrimination against them. And in any tiered system, it doesn't matter if there is fluidity, the ones on top will try and stay on top.